So this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of these, very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the...
Well, this is it.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Diatta. Sarr. It's anyone's ball now. Morata. Can he spark a counter here? He's through here. Now it's Morata. And he welcomes it in. Koulibaly tries to clear. Could move up a gear here. And it's Sarr. Sarr, oh, good spread. That is a great pick out. Diatta. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Mane. Lenormand makes the interception. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. And it's Sarr. He's in a great position here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself? OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's been taken short. Now then, the ball's come loose. That'll be a throw-in. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Can he finish? Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Senegal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Idrissa Gueye. Mane. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. The normal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. The normal. Pedri. Now it's Williams.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koulibaly. Diallo. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly gently done. And his chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Played back to the goalkeeper. Diallo. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Senegal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well measured. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Morata. Oh, it's come loose. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Could be danger here. Cucurella. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. Mendy. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koulibaly. Dani Olmo. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. The normal. And it's played forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the keeper has it. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Lenormand forwards and with intent. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Pedro Porro receives it in a wide position. And that was very necessary. He has found the way through, and here's the chance to counter. Well read, and danger is averted. Looking to break at pace. Nico Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Morata. Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Diatta. And the counter is on. Now it's Sarr. And they win it back again. Merino. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Merino. Well, they can break here. Dani Olmo, and the shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Clearance is short. Mane. Done delicately. It's really well cleared. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Nico Williams. Dani Olmo. Senegal already behind after a high-octane start here. Nico Williams tries a cross.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Merino. And here's Morata. Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Sarr. Lenormand does really well. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Williams. Williams gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. That's good running with the... Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Diatta. Diatta. That's tidy. Nico Williams does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Nico Williams, now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedro Porro, played in. Diallo gets it away. Mane. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And it's Olmo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Koulibaly. Diallo. It's a sharp pass. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Thinks one through. Morata. Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Mane. Aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cucurella. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Sarr, that's a clever-looking ball. Mane, there's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Senegal certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Merino. Pedri. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Diallo. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Diallo. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, that's a nice ball. The less said about that pass, the better. It's out for a goal kick. Diallo. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly, he's gone direct here. Pedro Porro. Played out to the right. And he's heaved it away. Swings it across. Gets good distance on it. And it's Sarr. So what can they make of this? Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they've got rid. Ah, he's given it away. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. No, that's too long. Mane. And it's Olmo. And a chance! Diallo shifted upfield. Sarr. And they can counter here. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Mane. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr tries a deft little ball. And it's Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. That's good play. Mane. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedro Porro. Oh, can he get onto this? Sarr caresses it through. That was nicely by the defence. Pedri. Nico Williams, gently done. Cuts out the pass. Great ball if he can get there. Mane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Koulibaly. And it's Sarr.
Sarr just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Cucurella. Foot in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Diallo forwards and with intent. Diatta proves too strong, and it's Olmo. Calmly anticipates. Merino. Showing good feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's going to go a long way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Diatta. Looking here to chip it through. Pedro Porro getting this one clear. Oh, what a ball! Yamal. And now the breakaway. Morata. He is through. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mendy gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Cucurella. Dani Olmo looks to get on the end of this. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Koulibaly. That's really well manoeuvred. There will be a throw-in. Dani Olmo. Chance here to counter. And it's Olmo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Here comes another cross. That has been knocked clear. Do have a chance to counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Lenormand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Picks it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Mane. Hit into the middle. Gets it away. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now who's going to be first to this? Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. It'll be a throw-in. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. He's onto it in a flash. And he's straight offside. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. And here's Morata.
Morata really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Olmo. He's in! Shot at goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal. And here's Morata. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Williams. And it's played in. Danger averted for now. Kubasi have it back and can go again. Nico Williams. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. Williams. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rich defending, but that'll do. Crossed it again. No way through, so back it comes. It's a quick ball upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lenormand. Pedro Porro. Merino moved on forwards. Morata spread out to the left. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella delivers. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Clearly not happy with that. Dani Olmo, and he's gone backward here. And here's Nico Williams. Diallo clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. And the volley. And for a moment, time stood still. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Lofted upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lenormand. Pedri. Pau Kubasi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mane. Oh, this is a decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dani Olmo can get it clear. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Senegal are in desperate need of some character and inspiration, and they need it now.
The whistle goes, we're off and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Muscular approach does pay off here. Diatta. Morata providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Searching pass, and a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Senegal, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Merino. Cucurella. The normal. Pedro Porro. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Diatta. Oh, that's neat. Shoots! Pedri is there, and he can get that clear. Diatta. Hoisted in. Lenormand attempts a clearance. Nico Williams. And now the breakaway. Oh, nicely intercepted. So what can they make of this?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Kubasi. Merino. Yamal. Quality ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's the chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pedro Porro getting this one clear. So here comes the substitution.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Yamal. The normal. Pedri. Pau Kubasi. Forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. Pedri. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Morata clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. Williams. And the shot! Same again, same outcome. Time and again they are repelled. Pedri. The normal. Cucurella. The normal. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, red, nice interception. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Mane. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Mendy, long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Nico Williams. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Dani Olmo. Can he deliver? Now it's Pedri. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. Nico Williams. Here's Pedri. Oh, it's Morata. It's Morata! Chance again. No. Moved on forwards.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves.
And it's been given away. Pau Kubasi, gently done. And it's played forward. Yamal, chance, surely! Time to deliver. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And it's Cucurella. And he's there to get it away. Cucurella. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. That's a good run down the left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found the way through. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And here's Nico Williams. Looking for a decent ball in. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain find a position of real strength now. Diallo aim forwards. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. Idrissa Gueye cuts it out. And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Cleared without complication. Morata. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Dani Olmo. Morata. Well timed, excellent interception. Diallo goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Diatta. That pass has been well intercepted. Morata. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diallo shifted upfield. Yamal. Mane. Mane! Oh, they could be caught out here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Sarr. And the finish! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Senegal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Kubasi. Kukurea. Short changes him with that pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Morata. And he's there to clear it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Marino. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Defending of the desperate variety. Sarr. Do have a chance to counter here. Koulibaly over to the left. That's a nicely shaped ball. Diallo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Diallo clears it away. Mane gently done. That has been cut short. Dani Olmo. Idrissa Gueye with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Clubbed away. That's physical challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he thumps it clear. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Williams climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Moved on forwards. Diallo looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Koulibaly. Diatta. Oh, real chance! Deftly away. Williams. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chance for a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri, back when it goes. Now it's Yamal. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Sarr. Ooh, a delicate chip through.
Diatta, oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Throw it. Very nicely done. Sarr. Oh, it's played into the area. Diatta. Sarr. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Dani Olmo. And it's played forward. Dani Olmo. It's run loose here. Pedri. And that's been won straight back. And here's Morata. Good take, and it's Morata! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Mane played with finesse. They've won a corner. They've played it short. And it's going to be another one. Gay's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Senegal have reclaimed it. Le Normand is there, and he can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Diallo. Idrissa Gueye. Diallo. Forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. He's in here! Morata opts to play it back. Yamal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Out to the right. Diatta, it's loft. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lobbed in behind. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cucurella. Williams. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there. And it's Gueye. Diatta's cross. Cleared away. Nico Williams. Played into space out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camera, aim, could be to... Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, he's found support out wide. Williams. And that's aimed into the middle. He's there to get rid. Always onto this. Looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Mane. Dani Olmo. It's a chance for Spain to break. That's been slipped through. Diallo cuts it out. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's got away. Williams! Relentless! Just relentless! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Nico Williams, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Senegal making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Morata. Aim forwards. Mane. Receives it in a good position here. So who's he picking out? Niakate. Now here's the delivery. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Gay. And he shoots! Danny Olmo trying to keep this in. Nico Williams. Rapidly approaching the end. Senegal are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Williams drives it in. He's having a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely feet. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And the counter is on. Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo. He's in space and looking for options. It's really well cleared. And it's Toro. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Mikel Merino. Oh, good spread. Crunching tackle. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Yamal. He's through here. Well, they could break here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mendy sends that a long way. And back to the keeper they go. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal looking to run onto it. And that has been cleared. Nice interception, well timed. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Chance here to counter. Camara played out to the left flank. Mane. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? That is lovely. And it's Mane. Shapes to shoot! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camara takes a shot! Oh, terrific save. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. That looks a cracking ball. chance, surely! Oh, there was plenty on that. Merino, spread out to the left. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied at the last. That is a little undercooked. Cucurella. The normal. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone direct. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, smashing header. And that has faded wide. Diatta, and it's played forward. Now it's Mane, and it's Koulibaly. Aimed in towards the centre. That had too much on it. Out to the left it goes. Good play through for the wide man. Williams. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Merino. Time added on 4 minutes. Pedri forwards and with intent. Morata is onto it in a flash. Mane gets into a good position. He's had a play, and it is a goal kick. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Pedro Porro. Now it's Williams. And here's Dani Olmo. Yamal! Oh, almost a sixth. Koulibaly played out towards the right wing. And that was very necessary. Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's really well manoeuvred. Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw. He slings it in. Yamal could move up a gear here. And it's Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Over to the left. Mendy, long ball by the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Tries a measured ball. Now that's well seen too. Koulibaly. Koulibaly gently done. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Idrissa Gueye. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. The final whistle and the end. It was good while it lasted, but it all came crashing down at the last. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much